Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Now before we get into today's topic, let's just drink in the North Devon countryside. She is looking beautiful in the greens. So I'm actually about 10 minutes from my house. And well, Devon is basking in the sunshine. We could be anywhere. But where we are going is down that little trail. Now guys, on to today's subject. Now I've realised I've been running these Metzeler Karoo 4s now since September 2022, just after the GS challenge. So the Metzeler Karoo 4s, 50/50 on-road off-road tyre, and I thought I'd give you some feedback because the front tyre is looking rather good. Okay, front tyre's looking like it's got a load of life left in it. But if we take a little walk around the back of Pep's, the rear tyre is starting to show a little bit of, well, it's starting to get towards the end of its life. So, what I'm going to do is get on the bike, head down that trail, and we'll talk about the pros and cons, or what I found to be great about these tyres and the not so great about these tyres. See you in a mo. So as I was saying guys, I've been running these Metzeler Karoo 4s since September 2022, and I've done 4,000 miles on them, and those 4,000 miles took in plenty of varied, it took in loads of different terrain, from shitty muddy green lanes like this in the winter. So I got them, like I say, in September, throughout the winter off-roading as well. Yeah, rode through the winter on the Devon lanes, and anybody who knows the UK in the winter knows it's pretty wet, therefore the green lanes or the byways get pretty sticky and muddy. Yeah, those winter months saw me take a few tumbles, but in fact I still take a few tumbles off-road because it's par for the course, isn't it, really? If you're off-roading, you're gonna come unstuck no matter what, winter, spring, summer or fall. All I'm gonna do is fall. Yeah, so it's par for the course off-roading. So yeah, in the winter we took a few tumbles on the little lanes, but we also did a lot of A roads, so fast flowing A roads. So I did a lot of high speed stuff as well, pushing the tyres to national speed limits, officer. Yeah, pushing the tyres well beyond what I would recommend, and on the road I cannot fault them. I absolutely 100% have more confidence and faith in these tyres than the Bridgestone A41s that it came with. The A41s, there's many, well, I'm not going to say many, if 3 or 4 times is losing both tyres at the same time in a corner is many, then many times I had both tyres sliding without any warning. Now a couple of my friends maybe said I was a bit too aggressive on them, and I'd put in so much lean angle I'd ran off the edge of the tyre, which is quite entirely possible when you look at the tyres before they were replaced. But again, there was no warning, and that I was running close to the edge. So I had loads of grip. Shit, I've lost both tyres, and we saved it. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, so I saved it. Then what else? B roads, so the dirty B roads throughout the British winter, in the rain, absolutely fine. Again, loads of confidence, loads of faith in these tyres. I have no qualms with these things on the road. Motorway, now I reckon if I didn't do that trip to the Kielder Forest, so it was 400 and something odd miles each way, so we're talking, and then doing the Kielder 500, I reckon if I didn't do the Kielder 500 I'd have a lot more life left in the tyre. And I think sustained motorway speeds, officer, have cost me a lot of the centre of the rear tyre. It's starting to flatten out, enough to know that it's flattening out when you yeah, enough to know that the tyre's flattened out when you're riding. So you hit a bit of overbanding or a bit of gravel and the tyre just sort of tracks the overbanding, which is not ideal. And I seem to be off route. Oh well, which is not ideal, as I was saying. Going back to the roads now, these kind of trails that I'm on today, so these are the same sort of trails that I ride through the winter. The difference is we haven't had rain for about 2-3 weeks, and we're starting to roll into the British summertime, so the ground is getting a lot harder, a lot easier to navigate and manage on this, especially on the GS. It's like, it's not so much as a handful. Yeah, if things go wrong it's going to be hard work, but yeah, if things go wrong it's going to be hard work on this thing. And if I have a steep incline, getting it started in the gravel is hard work, but it's not as hard as it would be on road tyres. So you could do some of those trails that I've just done on road tyres. I have no doubt that I reckon I could do that trail there we've just done on a road tyre. These kinds of roads, like, not ideal. Meeting a car halfway up it. Yeah, these kind of roads on this bike, on this track, on these tyres, brilliant. It's mega stable, give you loads of confidence, loads of feedback, and I have no idea where I am, by the way. I don't know if this is a trail. I didn't see anything to say it wasn't. It's heading towards the trail. Look at the scenery, guys. Some farmyard, I reckon. It stinks down here. Can't go down the farm field. Yeah, this wasn't the way. This wasn't the way, but nice detour. Let's get back out of there before we get chased by a farmer wielding a shotgun, or worse, farmer wielding a tractor. So the main thing about this kind of terrain, okay, on this thing, once this bike is sliding, you've got to remember it's 250 kilos you're playing around with. 250 kilos. So you've got to sort of let it roll a little bit and catch it, if that makes sense. And when the surface is as dry and powdery as that, it can be a little bit disconcerting, but you just got to keep you cool, relax as much as your body, relax your brain and body as much as you can, and don't panic, because that's where you start doing things that you shouldn't do. And like I say, these tyres in those situations are good, but tell me what tyre's really gonna be great in that kind of stuff. There's like a lot of hard packed slate kind of surface underneath. Yeah, a lot of slatey underneath with a lot of basically dust. So there's no grip really once you start to slide. So you've just got to roll with it. Again, the more I ride off-road with these tyres, the more I understand them and what I can get away with, what they can do. And I highly recommend them, guys, if you're looking for a 50-50 tyre, so you want to dabble with a bit of off-roading, a little bit more than just your road tyres, so your A41s and stuff like that. If you want to do a little bit more dabbling, then a little bit more serious, then yeah, they'd be good tyres to get yourself fitted to your bike. The BMW off-road skills course, so BMW, they use them on all their GS's for their off-road skills courses, as well as, is that a track? Shall we go that way? I don't know. Yeah, off all their bikes. So they can't be that bad. So guys, that's really all I've got to say about these tyres. They're brilliant on the road. The more I ride with them, the better I understand them, the better I'm getting as well. So I mean, as I get better, I'm obviously going to be able to perform better with these tyres. Would I have another set? 100% yes. 100% yes, I would have another set. Am I going to have another set as my next fitment? Am I going to get another rear, or am I going to change the whole pair out and try something different? That's yet to be decided. So I'm just going to get out of the way of this beamer, electric beamer, sneaking up on me, and I want to close out the video, guys. So if you got anything from the video, give me a thumbs up. I mean, the level of faff at the beginning of this video was next level faffery. So yeah, next level faffery. So appreciate that, please, with a thumbs up. If you got any questions, queries, please feel free to drop them down below. And on that note, guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.